Good morning. You listen to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is Josh McGrane, the managing partner with TrueTouch Floors. Josh, how you doing?
Hey, I'm well, Kemp. Good to be on the show.
We were together last week in Chicago at the NAFCD meeting. Most people know TrueTouch Floors is a brand that sells through distribution, and you've got some innovative products out there. One of them, obviously, is Evolve Momentum product. It's a wood fiber product that we talked about that back in April with your partner, Stephen Yates, who grew up in the business with LM Flooring. And now you've got something new to talk about. You've got soft touch carpet to talk about, right?
That's right, Kemp. You know, we're trying to innovate at all times, and this is another innovation from TrueTouch that we've trademarked under Soft Touch. And we have partnered with GaziFlex, one of the largest carpet manufacturers in Turkey and Europe, and we will take over rights of North America for them and start marketing the Soft Touch brand to manufacturing and, again, distribution and some occasionally major retail and buy containers, our Soft Touch carpet.
Tell us, how was the meeting in Chicago? What was the tone with the distributors?
So I think the tone was, you know, they're looking for innovative products. We met with a few of our distributors. Not everyone came out, unfortunately, but everyone, at least who we're doing business, was very optimistic about 2026. Our product, every one of our distributors has said, is right out of the gate, it was doing extremely well. It's what they needed in the fourth quarter, this push from William Byrd to Readers to Alita, Ohio Valley. They all said the same thing, that right out of the gate, there was no gestation period. They've started selling it on day one, and it's helped all of them get that last fourth quarter push that everyone's looking for in a slow year.
Distributors are looking for a brand that is not everywhere, right? And you offer that.
Correct. We only sell through distribution. We have our distribution set up in the U.S. You know, there's a couple holes that we're trying to fill, but by and large, we have all of our distribution with Tri-West on the West Coast. Then we have Alita that goes up from Texas up into the Midwest. We have Readers. We have William Byrd and Michael Halabian on the East Coast where Byrd touches, and then we go to Ohio Valley. They cover the rest of it for us. We're pretty much covered, but there's still a hole. But we offer them exclusive rights to TrueTouch, to our technology, and that's definitely a selling point for us and for anyone that sells in distribution, is keeping the channel clean. That's what they're looking for. And, you know, no one wants dual distribution anymore.
I got to mention that our November issue just came out last week, and we did a little feature on unique branding and had a little box on what you've been doing, because the ads you're running around TrueTouch are pretty amusing and eye-catching and deserve a call out.
Yeah, thank you for that. That was unexpected, and we appreciate you recognizing that. And I like the puppies and planks reference. And, you know, that came being mentored by Peter Spire later in my career, and taking risks sometimes pays off. And also just, you know, everyone's doing, not that I think it's a safe route and it's worked for most people, the puppies and planks, but we want to be a little more, not risque, but we want to just take a little more risks with our marketing, and we want you to remember us. So it's where we color outside the lines a little bit, Kemp.
Okay, so soft touch carpet out of Turkey. Tell us a little bit about that. Is that mostly polyester, or what are you offering there?
It is. So it's all PET. We offer an action back. We offer it. We're actually trademarking. It's called the logo of Soft Touch is an alpaca, Kemp. So our backing will be our alpaca backing, which is alpaca. If anyone has touched an alpaca or has a sweater, it's extremely soft. So our alpaca back is our soft back carpeting that goes over our action back, or fleece back. They have an incredible technology. They have 5 S8s, which are extremely efficient, more output. They can make LCLs. They can do Berbers, all broad loom carpet, all types of different broad textures. You name it, they can make it. So, you know, in the past, there's been some limitations over in Turkey, but GaziFlex is very versatile. They can make almost any type of carpet on the residential side. And they actually do some commercial carpet as well. But they're already selling some well-known manufacturers here in the U.S., and where they're already not selling soft touch plans to offer this to some manufacturers that are looking for a fixed cost versus a variable cost. And you know, if they're at capacity, this might be of some interest as far as yarn. Mm-hmm. And they actually make all their own yarn. The only thing they buy on the outside is their backing. So they don't rely on anyone. They make their own yarn. They have their own extrusion. It's really a well-run company. And for us getting into this space, you may ask why you're so successful, and my background is carpet. But if you look at flooring as a whole, Kemp, to the carpet side, there's only 5 really viable competitors, in North America, maybe 6, who knows. We just lost one, unfortunately,
Right.
but it's the least crowded space. Hard surface, there's 1,000 competitors, if not more, coming from every direction.
And this one's imported, which coming out of Turkey should be at a value price, right?
It is at a value price. It's very competitive. I mean, for our 10th gauge and some of our 532nd gauges, it's below the market. But we're going to be responsible about it. We're not going to, we don't want to upset the market. So we want to be good stewards of our competitive advantage with GauzyFlex.
Josh, I understand you have a Norwegian friend of mine that's going to be helping you with this product.
I do. We're bringing back longtime friend and old boss, Ralph Boe, out of retirement. So Ralph's going to be a consultant with GauzyFlex Soft Touch for our North American and over even into the European market. And we're excited to have Ralph with his experience, and just great guy to have on board.
All right, Josh, well, I appreciate you spending time with the listeners and telling us about your new carpet offering. Again, been talking to Josh McGrane, the managing partner with TrueTouch Floors, about his soft touch carpet, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.